Hey guys, welcome back. It is Dirty Max LML. We're going to be talking about the diesel truck. Can you smog your truck after you've had an emission compliant tune put on there? And also, can you smog the truck with the DSP switch on there? I've got a lot of questions from you guys. I'm going to be answering them here. Also, pretty much all of California's on quarantine. We're all stuck at home. There is no gyms open. So I'm going to be upgrading the gym you see right behind me. I went with a Rep Fitness, which is a lot less expensive than the Rogue, and let's answer those questions for you real quick. Okay, so this is the EZ-Link. Now the EZ-Link plugs into the OBD2 port of the truck, and this is what's going to carry the tunes into the ECM. Now what a lot of people do not know is that yes, you can disconnect the EZ-Link from the OBD2 port, but one of the benefits of keeping it in the OBD2 port is that you can monitor the truck. Now this goes straight to the cell phone. Any information that you want to know, you can watch live. Now this is totally amazing. That's why the EZ-Link is just so popular. Now I've got a lot of questions. Can you smog this truck? Now this is an emission compliant tune, and I have two different companies, PPEI and DuramaxTuner.com. Now I definitely prefer the DuramaxTuner.com over the PPEI, but yes, if you put the stock tune back in this truck, you can smog it, although there's a few things you need to know. And one of them is that you need to do this about a week ahead of time, because there are some monitors in this truck that need to be reset. Now you don't want to put up any red flags, so you want to make sure you do this ahead of time. And another thing you need to know is that the transmission is going to jump around a little bit, going from the Duramax tuner or whatever tune you have in there back to stock, because your transmission is going to need to relearn its stock mapping. Now I've had a few people tell me that they put their stock tune back in, and since they had a DSP switch, that they got to check engine light. Now I don't know if this is true with other vehicles, but that's not the case that I had with this vehicle. I do have the DSP switch on the fly into the truck, and I do not have any problems. There's no check engine light, nothing like that. So with this particular vehicle, the 2016 LML, it's perfectly fine if you have the stock tune in this truck along with the DSP switch. There should not be any issues. Some of you are probably wondering, why is this back to stock? Well, I am not smogging the truck right now. The reason is that I actually prefer towing with this truck in its stock tune. I've tried the PPEI, I've tried the DuramaxTuner.com, but for some reason I just prefer the stock tune. This truck was just designed to tow. Now, everyday driving, I definitely prefer the DuramaxTuner.com. It has a lot better throttle feel. I'm getting a lot more response from the turbo. It basically just hauls butt. It feels great. So yes, you can smog your vehicle as long as you have the emission compliant tunes and you put your vehicle back to stock. You should have no problem whether you have the DSP switch or not with the 2016 LML Duramax. Here in California, with the coronavirus sweeping through everywhere, we are on lockdown and gyms are no longer accessible to the public. So everybody right now is trying to build a home gym. And luckily I've had this set up. I've been working out on it for just a little while, trying to work out and eat healthy. I recently went camping at Avenue of Flags in Buellton, and they had a gym that you were able to use. Now there I was able to use this rack, and it was the first time I used a rack for benching, and it was a Rogue rack. Amazing setup. If you can afford one, go for it. They're made in the USA, although that's not in my price range. I ended up going with a Rep Fitness 1100. Now it hasn't showed up yet. Shipping seems to be taking longer than normal right now, so when it does come in, I'll show you the color that I got, the different features. Well, there you have it, me hitting a little bit of weights. If you guys do want to see a little bit more with fitness or eating healthy, what I'm eating, I have lost quite a bit of weight, believe it or not. But anyhow, if you guys do want to see that kind of content, please leave a comment below. I'd appreciate it very much. Well, let's move to the RV, because I have done a few things to the travel trailer that have made a huge difference. Now, because of the coronavirus, our camping trip got canceled, and I had a trip with my cousin and my sister. It got canceled because all of the state parks got shut down. So for Santa Barbara County, Santa Luis Obispo, everything's just shut down. I did get a refund, so we will be able to do some camping in the future. But since we're not camping, we're going to do some upgrades on the travel trailer. So when we first purchased this travel trailer, it came with these mini blinds, and they were metal. They were absolutely horrible. In transit, you had to pull them up, and they just got bent, and they're just super cheap. Now, these blackout shades you can get from Home Depot. Pull up, pull down, super simple. They have lockouts on both sides, so in transit they will not swing all over the place. This is what they look like, and they do a very good job of keeping it very stable. So, but one thing you'll notice is that the sizes, when you go into Home Depot, it doesn't look like these are actually going to fit your window size. But one thing you need to know is that you can take off 6 inches of both sides, and they will cut them there for you. They will take off 6 inches, so then you can customize it. You got a whole foot of variance, so you can customize these things to fit your windows. So, and these do pull down a lot farther than where I have them at, but with this accordion style, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look too scrunched up on the bottom. And it just seems to work out so much better. Now, this blocks out a lot of heat. Now, in the summertime, heat is an issue. There's sometimes where it's just super hot. We got the air conditioning running. So these are going to cut out a lot of heat coming into the RV. Now, another upgrade that we did was we took out these bulbs and put in these LED bulbs. So these LED bulbs also take a lot of heat out of the travel trailer. Now, they say that they're a lot more powerful, but they're actually not. It's not as bright. It's probably half as bright as the old school bulbs that were in here. So the only actual old school bulbs we still have in here is in the bathroom, because you need a lot of light there. But between both the blackout shade and the LED light, it's going to keep the temperature down in here in the summertime. It's going to keep this thing a lot cooler. So the only negative that I can see with these blackout shades is before I had the adjustability to be able to bring a little bit of light in, and now it's either all window or all blacked out. But, you know, I think I'm going to like it a lot more. These things just look so much better, and they're a lot easier to go up and down. And I think they're going to be a lot more forgiving. But one of the other upgrades that I do want to do, in fact, I'll send you to somebody else's channel so you can go check that out. But before you go to their channel, and who I tell you whose channel this actually is, before you do that, please like and subscribe to my channel before you go to his channel. And one thing that he did show me at Eddie's Life, go to Eddie's Life. Now, this window right here, there's not a lot of options for these. There was this cheap little $19 option, and it was basically just a piece of fabric that was pre-cut. But I went on to Eddie's Life, and they actually have this whole piece that's blacked out, and it's plastic that comes in here, and there's like an accordion that comes down. So I'm going to be getting that pretty soon, and I will let you know what I think about it. But I don't know if you can see this, but there is actually limo tint on here. But the thing is normally limo tint goes on the inside, but since it has these little bubbles on this glass, and it's not flat and smooth, they actually have to put the limo tint on the opposite side. So it's actually on the outside on this window instead of on these windows. It's on the inside, so it really does not block out the light. So this whole thing may be blacked out, and it's super dark in here, and the only light that's beaming through is through this window right here. So I do not know the name of it. I have it in my Amazon shopping cart. I'll have to go check it out, but go check out Eddie's Life. He actually installed it, and you can see how it actually works. and that's an upgrade that I'm going to be doing to the RV here shortly. Well, if you've made it this far into the video, I want to say thank you. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys don't know already, there is a $1,000 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So all you got to do is subscribe to the channel and you have a chance to win $1,000. Also want to give a shout out to Blue Collar Builds. Thank you very much, man. Always commenting on your videos. Love your stuff. If anybody out there has a 2020 1500 Chevy, please cruise over to his channel. He has a lot of new stuff that he's doing to that vehicle. Anyways, thank you guys. Stay safe out there. We'll see you.